right, we're here at Berlin City Nissan of Portland, taking a look at our 2011 Toyota Rav4. This is kind of a rare one. It's a Sport in the 6-cylinder. The Sport model comes with quite a bit of equipment, fog lamps, 17-inch aluminum alloy wheel, moonroof, a black interior, which is the only Rav4 that offered it in this model year. And the biggest thing is it doesn't have the spare tire on the rear. I think in 2013 they all changed cosmetically and mechanically, but this was always a big selling point for a lot of consumers, I believe, not having that spare tire. And the 6-cylinder compared to the 4, it's not really a gas mileage thing, it's just a towing benefit. Probably the longevity and reliability of the motor may have a little more as well, based on how it's maintained. So, let's take a quick walk around it again, point out a couple things. So again, the Sport, you got your fog lamps integrated into the lower bumper. They light up the sides of the road where pedestrians or debris or animals may be at night. Brand new tires and a 17-inch aluminum alloy wheel opposed to a steel wheel with a hubcap. The Sport badging, of course. Painted mirrors, just like the vehicle, with the blinkers integrated into them. Privacy glass around the back windows for privacy. Moonroof that vents and opens. Right now it's vented. Crossbars with roof rails. Take a little time back here. The traditional barn door on the Rav4, I think, was always something folks liked as well. It just opens up to a big area, easy to load and unload. This is a tonneau cover. Keep things out of the sun or keep stuff private. Whoever had this before had the all-weather mats, good for New England to protect your carpet. And they had the one for the trunk as well. And then this is the carpeted ones. And down in here, because this is just a deep well, I don't know if you can tell by the video, they also have the cloth mats, but it's a very deep storage area. And you can store this tonneau cover in here instead of throwing it in your garage where it gets lost and broken. Each side has a little switch, or a lever rather. You can just fold down the seats and they fold down completely flush to maximize your cargo space. And with everything down, there's just a huge amount of space in the Rav4. I'll set this back up after the video. Let's take a look inside the cabin. So again, the black interior is very unique to the Sport package. Power windows, power door locks, keyless entry, all standard equipment on the Rav4. Seats operate on a ratchet, so you can ratchet the seat up and down. And obviously you can slide it forward and backward based on where you're comfortable. Some buttons in here, but it's laid out pretty simple. This is just the dimmer for your dash cluster for at night where your speedometer is. Downhill assist that can be used on a long descent. If you went up to the top of Mount Washington on the way down, you could push that instead of riding your brakes all the way down. It's got auto headlights. You can just kind of set it and forget it. Don't need to remember to turn them on or off. They just turn on. Little fog lamps are on that part. Volume controls for the radio, your stations and modes, so CD, FM, AM, if you have a device connected to the vehicle. And this display button on the right is up here. The vehicle has 29,675 miles, 72 degrees out. You can also watch your gas mileage fluctuate as you're driving, one of my personal favorites to watch other than the road. And you can see what your average is. Obviously I reset it, but so a few options there. Your wipers are on this wand. just on the end of it is your rear wiper. This vehicle is all-wheel drive, meaning the driver doesn't need to do anything at all. Just put it in drive and go. It says four-wheel drive because you have the ability to lock it into 4 low. It would be for speeds of 20 miles an hour and less. If you were maybe trying to help someone pull them out of a ditch, very rarely would it be used, but the good news is it's there if you need it. CD player, and it also has XM radio. I believe this is a 6-disc in dash. You hit load, and then you select which disc you want to put in. So you can put 6 discs right in there. Below that, you get your clock, your climate controls, air conditioning, fan, hot, cold, where you want the air to come from. Traction control. Almost all vehicles have this. You can shut it off. See a little, I don't know if you can see it on the video, but it says track off right here. And if you hold that button down, if you turn it back on and hold it down, it shuts the whole system down. See that light over there as well. Meaning you have the ability to peel out, basically. Traction control will not allow the vehicle to peel out. Looking for traction. Little cubby in here. 4-speed automatic transmission. In 2013 they went to a 6-speed. These are your power mirrors, left and right. An auxiliary port for maybe some different types of chargers. Traditional 120. The armrest has 2 sections as well. You can lift the top for change or maybe your phone. And below that is a deeper well. And there's another charger in here. Quick look at the Carfax report. 1 owner vehicle. No accidents. Just so you know, any car dealership of our size, we can't sell them until the recalls have been done. So just know that's been done. 6 service records, considering the vehicle is a 2011 with only 29,000 miles. That's excellent. It was a personal vehicle. It wasn't leased. It wasn't a rental. Auto dimming rear view mirror. Meaning you don't have to flick it back and forth. If the lights behind you are bright, it'll just dim. Sunglass holder. Your power moonroof control. And that's just 1 touch to open. You can always open it a little more. And 1 touch close. And then you can hold the sunshade. So, let's take a look in the back seat. The Rav4 is pretty unique when it comes to the seating for the second row. These seats operate in the rear just like they would in the front, so you can actually slide these back and forth to create more or less room. You can also recline them. So if I put this one up, that would be straight up. As you can see how reclined the side closest to me is. And that's a nice feature. And there is seating for 5 back here. And there's in the armrest, you can bring that seatbelt down for 3 people. But there's an armrest with cup holders in it. Take a quick look underneath the hood. Again, this is a V6. Not very common anymore to see them. Toyota battery, new. Overall, in pretty much immaculate condition. So again, this is the quick look at our 2011 Toyota Rav4 Sport 6-cylinder, 29,000 miles here at Grover